Hi everybody, I am Desiree and I would like to explain to you a little bit about how I implemented my project this fall. I think it started really smoothly because last spring, once we got the checklist, I sat down with my principal, we had a conversation about the project I wanted to do. He okayed it right away, and once that happened, I wrote up letters to parents explaining what we were going to be doing, and then along with that it was accompanying with a permission slip, and I had a due date, so most of my permission slips were actually turned in before the last day of school last year, which made it really helpful because I had the vast majority of my permission slips in. With that said, by the time fall got here, I had a number of students who had changed into my class or new students who enrolled and they put them into my class. So I had to go through that process, and not all of those students turned in permission slips, so they still went through all the same processes and tasks as all my other students did. I just did not record their data. And what I did, I commented on 4 out of the 6 drafts that they did. We did 6 essays throughout the semester. I did not comment on the first one. I wanted to see their starting point, and I did not comment on the last one because I wanted to see if they'd taken everything throughout the semester and they were able to apply it to their final research paper, which was actually a group project and paper that they'd done together. So with the recording of data, I did start spreadsheets for a lot of things, especially their grades, how grades changed, the final scores, and I also documented which students had comments from me and which ones didn't, because I did have deadlines and not all students met the deadlines, and so if they didn't meet the deadline, I didn't have a chance to comment on the rough drafts before then the process of that final draft. So that was kind of a hindrance in some of the ways. I also have on file the goals that the students set for themselves and how they individually wanted to improve themselves throughout the semester, and I've kept track of which students met goals and how many they met. And so all those things are pretty much in my Google spreadsheets, which now I need to figure out how to get into Word. I don't know if that's easier, if I just have to start all over again. That's something I have to look into. I'm still working on the final essays and grading them. We still have a week left of the semester, and so hopefully I get that done soon, and then I'll have all the information that I do need. I also did end of the semester surveys where I had students anonymously, they didn't put their names on anything, comment on things that they liked, things that they didn't like, ways that we could improve what we did, and if they felt that they had reached at least one of their goals. And looking at those surveys really quickly, I was happy to see that every student liked what we did, they understood the reasoning behind it, and they all felt that they had met at least one, if not all 3 of their goals, and worked towards other ones. So I think that was a success. That being said, there were some other hitches along the way. So that's where I'm at right now. I really have a lot of figuring out to do, like how to rework my tables, how to put them maybe into graphs and or move them from Google Slide or Google spreadsheets into a Word Excel spreadsheet. So that's where I'm at, and I look forward to figuring it all out and finishing the rest of the paper.